Chloe, you're back.
Whoa, whoa, down, Max. You get one kiss, now you're all over me?
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too.
Welcome back to the real world, Max.
I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
Okay. Hello everybody and welcome back to Game Grad Z Plays Life is Strange. Now I keep taking breaks during this and I apologize. Let's get this out of the way. Wrong button. It's going to be one heck of a long read. But I'd like to know Max's thoughts. I think that is right. What's happening? Okay, Bay. Okay, October 9th. Dear Diary, I have the power to rewind time. I ended up on the rooftop trying to stop my best friend from jumping off while trying to prevent the possible destruction of my hometown. I fell asleep at my desk and woke up reaching out to rewind or grab Kate. I remember when my journal entries were about which anime character I wanted to be or my dreams of being respected globe-hopping photographer. What me and Chloe would be doing when we were finally adults. At least we know how that turned out so far. Not very bad draw, Chloe. Chloe is determined to get to the bottom of what's going on, so I've been playing What Would Chloe Do, which means blowing off my Blackwell homework to research everything I can find on Kate Marsh, Rachel Amber, and the esteemed Prescotts. It would be too easy if they were all connected, but at this point I think the whole town of Arcadia Bay is connected to this crazy shit. I can already see the story on the National Geographic Channel. Mystic Scientific Arcadia Bay Tornado. Shudder. Speaking of fear, I still think about Kate and the sadness in her eyes on that roof. I'm so grateful she's alive. I love seeing the students at Blackwell show their support for her with the gifts and flowers finally. Even though it's total bullshit that I got suspended, I'm actually really happy to have the time, no pun intended this time, okay. Puns intended, okay. What? Okay, puns intended, stop me. But I can at least plan that the next steps with Chloe in our investigation. I'm so... Sorry, I just need snuff. I'm so glad. What's that mean? Explore in our investigation. I'm so glad she's here to help me through this. With this, though she's here to help me. Though she needs to step outside herself a little bit more and see what's going on here. It's not all about her. Leave it to Chloe to make me sneak out past curfew and demand I meet her at the front of the main building in the dead of night. I knew Chloe would be all over investigating the campus after what happened to Kate here. This just makes Chloe more desperate to find out what's happening to Rachel, if anything. It's funny that even I think I can just rewind myself out of trouble. I'm in more trouble now than ever before in my life. If this was Twilight Zone story, I'd be getting up for some serious irony, like I'm going to rewind myself out of existence or something. Can I honestly say I have this ability for the rest of my life? Are the tornado, the snow, and the eclipse just hallucinations, or are they genuine prophecy? More importantly, is this a curse or a blessing? Chloe is alive and by my side, and that has to be a miracle, which means there must be a way to stop my visions from coming true, right? So yes, I broke curfew to hook up with Chloe. She said she had something to show me. Looks like it's time for some serious detective work. Enter the Blackwell Ninjas. As I stealthily made my way out of the hall, I passed by Kate's door and saw all the nice messages from the Urchins. Too bad most of her Blackwell didn't care. Blackwell didn't care when they passed around the video or bullied her on that roof. Everybody always cares when it's too late. At least Kate will see that people are on her side finally. I hope I can visit her when this all blows over. Maybe that's not a good choice of words. Damn, that was too close. I was doing it so well until I got outside, and of course it was Principal Wells of all people blocking the way. The one person that I at least wanted to see. I wasn't ninja enough for him, so yeah, he busted me. But I finally got to see that the gossip was true for a change. What do you mean? Wasn't ninja enough? You weren't ninja enough. Principal Wells was shit-faced. He didn't even try to hide it. In fact, he was a lot cooler drunk than sober. I can see why he's so confused. Dealing with Kate's family and the Prescotts and David Madsen, he still acts suspicious and gives me way too much chewed, as he would say. Nobody says that seriously. But I can see why that he's under a lot of pressure, so much that he's so wasted he can't even use his keys at midnight. Sure, he was in my way, but he was no match for my rewind power. After all, I had to go and meet Chloe, Bad Max. Even though I thought I was in full ninja mode, Chloe still scared the shit out of me, which pissed me off considering that I've been going through sometimes she's so damn insensitive to other people's feelings. She wants all my attention for her and finding Rachel, and she gets all but hurt if I don't have time for her. Obviously I have time in hand, but I can't stay mad at her for long, and she's so damn excited about having the keys to the main building, and honestly I was pretty amped up too. Even more so when I went into the front of the building and spied on Victoria talking smack about me, shocked, and worse, actually trying to blackmail Mr. Jefferson to pick her photo of the Everyday Heroes contest. She is freaking unreal. I give Mr. Jefferson my respect for telling her to get lost, even though she deserves to be expelled for pulling that crap. Not really expelled. This is her priority after what happened to Kate. I just don't understand Victoria. No matter how I try, she's already rich, pretty, and good photographer. Why try so hard to hurt somebody to manipulate everything already in your favor? I just hope that's not what I'm doing with my rewind power. Yes, there's something incredibly awesome about breaking into your own school at the witching hour, although Chloe was technically right. How can we break in with a key? Never mind that it was a stolen key from the school's head of security. Anyway, the Blackwell Ninja struck again. Again. This is the first time you strike. So cool to stalk the halls when it's dark and quiet, even with so many terrible things happening all around us. It felt like Chloe and I were walking towards the center of a great cosmic mystery, something bigger than any of us. But we kind of suck as master spies since we didn't have the key for the principal's office. No worries with my rewind power at hand. And of course Dr. Warren Graham, he came through with a bitchin' mini bomb made of sodium, whatever the fuck. I probably learned more putting those ingredients together than the entire semester so far. Sorry, Miss Grant, Warren is a star student here. He tries so hard to help, may too much. But what's wrong with that these days? I'm so grateful he's on my team. Talk about being in the Sancto Sanctorum, thanks Latin class I barely passed, of Blackwell. I did feel frickin' weird about being in the principal's office after midnight going through his files and laptop with Chloe. That wasn't a laptop, that was a desktop. She was way too into it. Technically we could have been arrested and thrown in jail. Yikes, I just pretended that we were very special on a very special episode of Wizards in the Wizard of a Waverly Place. Why the fuck were you watching that if you watch anime? You know, just a couple of wacky Sherlocks investigating the school for good cause. Yeah, that helped. Okay, people have overtaste, but seriously, 2013. Okay, this is set in 2013. Okay, she's only 18. Jeez, I still think that's a bit of an older age for watching that. While we didn't find the proof, we found Nathan's file had a weird drawing in it that just said Rachel in the dark room over and over, and so that's a major clue that Nathan is involved in this somehow, or he's just insane. But his note also referenced David M. which means that we absolutely have to find a way into David's secret bunker files for a good cause. What bunker? Oh, right, this is after, sorry. But Chloe can't help herself, and she actually wanted to take $5,000 in cash marked handicap fund, because that's gotta be legit, am I right? I can't think of a faster route to karma hell, but it would have paid off Chloe's debt to Frank. I stopped her, but it kind of bothers me that Chloe can be so selfish like that. I'm not going to let anything happen to her, but I can't let her do anything she wants. Mad Max, more like Mommy Max. Despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, Chloe decided that we needed more than anything was to take a nice swim in the R's lair. I was so giddy and rebellious that I was like, oh yes, we shall swim. We shall swim. We didn't completely skinny dip, but close enough to get in big trouble no matter what. I don't know why we're so careless after being so careful. We're drunk. I love that Chloe brings out the just don't give a fuck side of me, even if that hasn't always served her well. She deserved a moment of not giving a shit. Me too, just two friends goofing around in the pool. I fear those youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of our past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of the teachers at Blackwell. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives since I left. We talked about dumb boys and girls and why we're in trouble, especially for me. I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about our life experience. She has me so beat. I take pictures, she takes action. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when the security showed up. How quiet can we be in a swimming pool? Plus, after leaving a trail of our Blackwell handiwork. It was so intense and exciting to get past security guards. They had serious spotlight power, so it wasn't exactly easy to stuff our way past, especially as we had to bail in Chloe's junker. But like I said, intense and exciting. Hella Chloe Price. Even though my body smelled like I had been doused in chlorine, it was so nice to crash in Chloe's room for the first time in 5 years and wake up next to her like our old sleepovers. For some reason it reminded me of the time we were going to TP one of the neighbours' houses, and we even snuck out but got chicken and ran back home laughing all the way. See, that's new information. I remember waking up the next day and Joyce was making me one of her delicious breakfasts downstairs, and Chloe smiled at me like we were in the most secret club in the world, or at least in Arcadia Bay. We were pirates, damn it. After our academic espionage last night, I felt the same way. It's just now the stakes are much higher and much more dangerous. Okay, that's entirely new. That's a memory to her that we won't know about otherwise. Small and very insignificant, but world building nonetheless. I even ended up in some of Rachel Amber's clothes since mine were trashed. A band tee and ripped jeans, so not me, but I haven't found my style yet. So why not have some fun experimenting with a new outfit? Speaking of experiments, Chloe dared me to kiss her, so I did. She probably thought I'd wuss out. Why? It wasn't that big a deal. Though it was cute the way she kind of embarrassed after. She was kind of embarrassed after, and she said she would tell Warren. Besides, I think Chloe sees Rachel Amber in the future. When I went down to breakfast, Joyce actually called me Rachel, which just seems so wrong considering how beautiful she is and how boring I am. I guess my new outfit really is working its magic. I ended up helping Joyce make breakfast just like when I was a kid on a sleepover. It's odd how quickly you fall back into the old routine. An old routine. So I must have set off Joyce's nostalgia mode. She busted out Ye Old Photo album, and I'm one of the few people who loves checking out old pictures. What was that Alfred Hitchcock line about film being pieces of time? Like Mr. Jefferson said, so are photographers. I do think she wanted me to see her new husband in better light. When David was happy or laughing with Joyce in the picture, I wanted to say, "And who is that?" Plus, I'm sure it's no accident that there was a photo of Rachel wearing the exact same clothes I had on. She truly is stunning, and somehow looked more punk rock than Chloe. The truly heartbreaking image was the last one of William Price ever took, Chloe and I making pancakes in the kitchen. Joyce really misses the joyful, optimistic girl. I know she's still there. When Chloe smiled at me this morning, I saw her. The picture seemed to sum up everything we had as children and lost as adults, whatever being an adult means. Which was a perfect cue for Chloe to bounce into the room and start shit with Joyce. This gave me a cool cover, so I could sneak into the garage and finally unlock David Matson's The Extreme Files fight. That's a shark for some matter. So today I finally found out what was David's secret files. I admit I expected it to be worse. I'm relieved that it wasn't. So maybe I'm going easier on him than I should. No surprise that he had detailed files on Kate and Rachel, listing their whereabouts along with surveillance pics. David isn't off my shit list yet, but he's a damn good investigator. I'll give him that. It's clear that Frank and Rachel had some kind of relationship, and I don't think Chloe is going to be very happy to hear that. She needs to start waking up. We all do. When David came home, things escalated quickly. He looked more upset than usual, but shrugged when he saw me wearing Rachel's clothes. He was so on edge. Maybe I'll never get to see the David that Joyce loves so much. She and Chloe let him have it, though this was the first time I saw them bond since we were kids. Suddenly I couldn't take it anymore either, and I kind of blew up. It was like a torrent that felt awesome. Torrent? I should look at lower definitions for torrent. I've been wanting to rip into David like that myself for a long time. I figured worst case now, hello rewind power, but I wanted Joyce to know the depths of his weird paranoia. She looked so sad and angry when I told her about David, told her about the photos of Rachel and Kate, not to mention the home surveillance. Joyce kicks his ass out of the house to Chloe's glee. Despite David's evidence and the bracelet, Chloe refused to believe David was involved with Frank. This is a part of Chloe I don't like much. She gets so damn petulant if she doesn't get her way, or if she hears something that she doesn't like. Serious denial, I get why, but that doesn't make dealing with it any easier, so I threw my hands up and suggested we check out Frank's RV. I knew that would piss Chloe off, and she would do anything to find out what kind of relationship he had with Rachel. But first, we had to get the damn keys to the RV, which meant going into the Two Wells Diner and bouncing like a rewind pinball between Frank, Nathan, and Officer Barry, and with all of them. Okay, Max. I'm still dizzy thinking about it. I pulled it off. Yay for Max. Sometimes I feel like I'm just cheating at life. Why did you draw two wells on each other? Why is that photo there? Why do you have a photo of Rachel, just like the most lewd photo, and she decides to put it in a journal? Okay. The first thing we had to do was get Frank's scary dog out of the RV, so we did the classic cartoon give a dog a bone routine, and Cujo became Scooby-Doo just like that. Frank's RV was pretty much what I expected, a drug dealer trash chick. It's pretty much what I expected. Yeah, feels like it should be something in there. Actual words. But it wasn't as serial killer as I feared. We ransacked the place and found that what Chloe didn't want us to find. I'm sorry Chloe had to see pictures of Rachel posing for Frank, even if she did care about him. To her it's just another betrayal. Just another loved one dumping on her. Everybody she's ever loved, she lost one way or another. I only came back from the past, for what? To make Chloe's life more painful? I just wish I could use my rewind power to go back to the days when we were covered in pancake flour. Life was simple. October 10th, Dear Diary. Let's never do the time warp again. I can't even begin to explain what happened. If I think too hard about the ramifications, my brain might melt. When I try to describe it, it's as if I'm describing something that happened to someone else. Chloe was so upset that we discovered that Rachel had actually been involved with Frank Bowers, and she just blew up. I can never talk to her when she's like this, and I get so tired of having to walk on eggshells around her emotions. She still blames William for her messed up life, no matter how much she knows she's been unfair. I can't say that I wouldn't be just as messed up, not that I am not in my own way. In my room, all I could think of was, I wish I could back in time and help Chloe. And suddenly I was looking at a photograph William had taken of us on the day he died. I started pulsing like it was 3D, like I could see inside the photograph. Objective, I should examine the board. Okay. Then I found myself actually back in the photo to like when I was 13 years old. I was back in Chloe's kitchen in the year 2008. With Chloe and William right before me, he left to pick up Joyce for the last time since my powers somehow morphed into this new level of rewind. I decided that there was no way I was going to let William die again, so I played hide the keys until he had no other option but to take the bus. I was so happy I actually saved William. I never thought about what could go wrong. I knew I was screwed when I came out of the rewind and saw Victoria Chase, but now she was my friend and I was a member of the Vortex Club. Enough said. My hair is getting pulled by the stars again. I knew I had screwed up, and then I felt sick about thinking about what might have changed with Chloe. I had no clue. When I saw Dave Matson driving the school bus, he didn't look so threatening anymore. I didn't want to know how he ended up a bus driver instead with Joyce. I felt my heart drop when I rushed to Chloe's house, so when I saw William open the door, I prepared for the worst. Prepare for the worst? Why would you prepare for the worst when William opens the door? It's like, oh, there's the guy I saved. That's when Chloe rolled forward in her wheelchair, paralyzed from the neck down. I didn't even know what to say, so I covered my mouth in my typical gesture of shock and stupid. But Chloe's smile was so genuine and beautiful, I almost cried. I had to adjust everything without freaking out or telling Chloe that I actually altered time and space to save her father. But getting her in a car accident so she could never walk again. The thing is, she was still Chloe, just minus all the rage. This Chloe was so grateful to be alive and have her family watching over her. Chloe begged me to spend the night, and of course I didn't notice. I did. I noticed how run down parts of her home were compared to before. I saw the incredible expensive equipment that Chloe requires, including her new garage room. Sorry, David. Even though I felt awful and disconnected, Chloe was just so bubbly and excited to hang out with me again, especially since I flaked on her pretty hardcore after her accident. Even in an alternate universe, I'm a shitty friend. Chloe's world was so new and unique to me, especially her strength and kindness and pain. She needed a whole pharmacy to get through the day. I didn't feel sorry for her. I felt in awe of her attitude. This Chloe didn't blame anybody for her condition, even though she had the right. We strolled down the beach and saw the beach whales that proved something bad was happening in both realities. And then Chloe asked me to put her to sleep. Okay, yeah, kind of skipping a lot there. And then Chloe asked me to put her to sleep. The accident left her body pretty much broken. Her lungs stopped working properly, and she was basically dying a slow, painful death. She also felt guilty about her parents' sacrifice and dwindling income. She wasn't erratic or tortured about this request, just practical, which made me feel even more terrible for putting her in this situation. But there was no way I was going to help my best friend take her own life. I couldn't do it, especially after what happened with Kate. I know I should have done whatever Chloe asked of me, considering I was responsible for her situation, but how could I inject her with morphine and just watch her fade away? I know she was upset, but I just had to tell myself that this reality wasn't real. Well, it was. After my visit to Chloe's new world, I knew it was time to go max to the future. Even though you're going to the past. I had seen the result of my temporal tampering and I got scared thinking about my new power. I got scared thinking my new power wouldn't even work anymore. That would have been cruel karma. Fortunately, I was able to project myself into the photograph once again, and I undid everything I had done. Goodbye, William again. Hello, David again. Okay. 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 Hey man, I suck again. Sorry I got in your face and took out my bullshit rage on my best friend. Come on, I understand. You're going through a lot. We all are. Besides, I threw your beanie out the window and busted out my rewind. Okay. This is your one get out of emoji jail free card. Alright, yeah. But we need to stock up on cigs, coffee and candy for an all-nighter. We have to get into Rachel and Kate detective mode. Rachel and Kate? Alright, okay. Excellent, dear Watson. I'll bring my thinking cap. No worries, I have a beanie. I'll swing by and pick you up. Sweet, I'll be right. XOXO. And that was no emoji. Courtney. Hey girlfriend, let me know when you want to come over to my room and I'll give you a fashion makeover. Oh, thanks Courtney, I'm swamped with homework right now, but I'll check in with you later. Thanks for the offer. Again for the offer. Again. Hey Max, I hope you're okay after everything. You might be busy, but feel free to call me anytime. Hey July, are you busy? No time to be busy. You never text me. What's going down? Besides everything, I was just curious if you ever heard of a guy named Frank who lives in an RV outside of town. You mean a van down by the river? I heard he's a sketchy meth head. That's about it. Why? Are you doing your own investigation without my help? No, just bored. Talk soon, thanks. Okay, but you can't keep secrets from ace reporter Juliet Watson. Hello? Justin? Okay, damn, I have to read that one now. Okay. Famous term for knife. Oh my crap. There's pop. Okay. Hey honey, I just got a weird text warning me that my nosy daughter better stop watching ours and look out for herself. Is this some kind of school prank and it's from a block number? Oh, I'm sorry, some jackass in my class thought it would be funny to send. It's not like I don't like... It's not. I don't like strangers have my number, okay? Me neither, sorry. I'm just being a dad, and I know this has been a tough week for you. It's almost over. I'll call you later, guys later. I love you. Justin. Okay. Step in. Sorry, my phone was in my bag. Hey Justin, you busy? Max Wax, I'm just busy blazing. What up? Do you know Frank Bowers? Drugs. That's it. Ask Nathan, he knows more I think. Okay, I'm on it. Thanks Justin. For what? Oh, is he blazing? Yeah, okay, yeah, he was high when he's writing it. Ugh. Okay, so... Maxine, I'm so glad you're honest with me. I can tell by your voice. We always believe in you. Remember, if you want to spend some time... Yeah. So, what's been? You best made, we love you. Thanks, Mom. I'm still looking at parents. Even though I'm suspended, I have tons of homework. I saw that, you know, about a visit. Later about a visit, yeah. Maxine, what the heck is going on with Wear up there? Are they doing military tests or something? You're right in the eye of the storm. Yes, I even killed my plant Lisa. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Get no one. One plant is stressful enough. Now back to the books. Talk soon. XO, ma, XO. Okay. Max, how are you? I hope you can still visit me this week. I have some important things to talk about. Of course, I'm still coming to visit you. You can't stop me. I miss you and my bunny. We all miss you, and your bunny misses you. Yeah, you're such a great friend. Thanks so much. I can't wait to see you. XOMAXO. I have no idea what MA means. Damn kids and their internet talk. Okay. Glad to see you didn't blow up Blackwell last night. Almost glad. By the way, this driving is actually sound by text now. I've another B fucking minus. I got a B minus on my chem test. How did this happen? I don't know who is this. Ouch. Warn the wounded. The B minus, it burns. I wish I could have helped you, but I thought you were blinded by science. In this case, yes, my folks will shit. Well.
Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
And after about half an hour of just talking about shit.
Yes, Chloe Price was here. I wish I could tell Chloe how much William cared about her. I wish I could tell Chloe how much William cared about her.
Yeah, I want to pull the Batman Flashpoint Paradox Batman moment there. Like where his dad has a message for his son.
Staying up all night is the best excuse to drink lots of coffee.
Basically asked William if he had something to say to his daughter in a reality where he wasn't alive.
Even Holmes and Watson didn't use every piece of information.
When you have low to go on, you have to look at everything.
Damn, this is a serious expose on the Prescotts. Finally.
Okay, The Great Northwest, The Prescotts, Pan States, Heaven or Hell by Craig Kennedy. The name Prescott may not mean much to you or those outside the small edges of a small coastal Oregon town, but this is a name that means quite a bit in Arcadia Bay. A quaint town seemingly stuck in time, once home to the prosperous fishing tourism industry. The town has seen much better days, despite local success of the prestigious Blackwell Academy, as football and swimming teams, the Bigfoots and the Otters. Environmental changes to the area have reduced the amount of fish and other sea life, resulting in a stagnant economy and limited tourism. Oddly, the Prescotts have managed to keep their business interests quite profitable. In fact, they're behind an expensive, exclusive housing development known as Pan Estates, to be built in the deep forest near Blackwell Academy. Local Native American groups have already filed various motions against the development, citing widespread destruction of tribal land and natural resources to continue on the next page. I wonder if she has any more thoughts.
Welcome back to the real world, Max.
Nope, she just says the exact same stuff.
I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
Okay,
That's my Chloe.
The Bad Girls Guide to Guns by Coffee Greer.
That snow dough always makes me think of William and Chloe. This butterfly photo seems like 1,000,000 years ago. How much time have I altered since? I should have known just erasing that phone message wouldn't stop the police.
Well, obviously. Arcadia Bay Police Department. Chloe Price. Miss Price, this is Officer Anderson Barry. And since we have your contact info on file here, we'd like you to come by the station on Monday morning at approximately 8 AM to answer a few questions about any information you may have regarding a recent break-in at Blackwell Academy. And the fact that your car was identified in the parking lot around the same time, we look forward to clearing this up. Officer Barry, ABPD. Yes, but did anybody else see that?
I should have known just erasing that phone message wouldn't stop the police.
Yeah, but
Digging, Chloe.
yeah, I'm just wondering, like, she might have just taken that as soon as it came in, so nobody else would see it.
I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
Well, technically, you only died once. You just ruined time, so.
Yes, Chloe Price was here.
Well.
I wish I could tell Chloe how much
Oh,
William
yeah,
cared about
right.
her. Even Holmes and Watson didn't use every piece of information.
Ridiculous. That is definitely a character in some show, that orange and blue hair one.
Max, we are this close to finding Rachel.
Chloe, you're on fire.
Okay, I don't know why that one's so optimistic. It's kind of out of place. Nope. I think that's everything. Yep. Okay.
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. And I do have a gun now.
Keep it in your pants. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
You didn't even let me take that money to pay Frank off.
And I'm glad. We have to be better than that.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. He's not gonna be a happy camper after you reamed him yesterday and Mom is giving him the boot.
I'm on it, partner.
I can't abuse this level of my rewind power. It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present without messing up the past.
Why would Stepdouche be back?
I wish I could tell Chloe how much William cared about her.
Okay. Where the heck's the towel?
Oh, that blue dye makes me so happy. It means the real Chloe is back with me. Last time I wanted to splash some water on my face. My whole life changed.
I'll look in the mirror this time.
This might be the last poster advertising Arcadia Bay after tomorrow night.
Open.
It's such a warm, beautiful day. How could a killer storm just pop up tomorrow?
There's no effects.
It's such a warm, beautiful day. How could a killer storm just pop up tomorrow? Since David might be in there, I better mosey along for a change.
You won this battle, Max. You broke up my family. I salute you.
David, I didn't try to hurt you. Ever. But I won't let anybody hurt Chloe.
Too late, isn't it? You just better be damn careful with her. Don't you wander off into the dark.
Still blaming other people for your freaking decisions. You can't realize that you're the reason that kind of person are you. Okay, alright, thank you. I'm gonna go out of this because I hate the whole flashing. Why can't my latest message just be the one that's currently up? Okay. Right. Okay. Yo, Max, your friend Chloe just texted me that I'm out of the loop now. She sounds hot, so I get why. Oh, okay, alright, he's playing back. Chloe actually texted you? I sure didn't have her number. Now I get why you didn't want to go ape with me. You should go with Chloe. She looks cool enough for you. I have a lot of cool friends like you. Yes, you do. Just my luck. And mine. After Jet, thank you. Crap, what is that, an Audi? Talk to you later. I hope so.
I helped Joyce lose William, and now David.
Oh, will you shut up about what you think you've done? You didn't make her lose David. David was being a fucking... Like, think about it. If she found out about David's photos otherwise, she would still be in the same situation. That's what you have to equate. If it's going to be the same without them... Wait, can I go back upstairs?
There's no way I can go to Chloe without going to David's locker. David isn't any different from me when he's looking at those family photos.
Look away, Duckley. You gotta...
Those poor whales are like beached angels. What is going on here? Those poor whales are like beached angels. What is going on here? Ouch.
David, do not be here when I get back home. I mean it. Joyce Price. Okay, two of them are having very extreme reactions, like crap.
Looks like they're back on the road to Paris.
Like, sure, he's not even trying to make... Like, what can I say? Got screwed up, and then he's trying to blame it on Max. Like, you broke up my family. Like, no. She didn't do shit. She just acknowledged what you're doing.
Did I actually cause that clock to stop? Oh, there's a ladybug stuck in the dials.
Time keeps on ticking. To think this all started with my vision of a tornado.
Archaea Bay beacon equal apocalypse now? Well, Archaea Bay was, until now, now considered a quaint fishing and tourist nook on the Oregon coast. A town that time has forgotten is since the beginning of this week in the lower eye of an environmental storm, starting with the freak snowfall, an unprecedented eclipse. But it's an eclipse. Okay, I get. Okay, come on. It's a fucking eclipse. I'm almost... okay, I'm not sure how well that works. I'd have to look it up. But I'm almost positive that most places where the sun would be in view, that something passing in front of it would be viewable by many places all over the planet, not just one frickin' town. Dying birds and now a half dozen beach whales. Archaea's Bay weather, strange weather is being studied by prominent state and national scientists, apparently including NASA. What's even more incredible than these eco-phenomena is the fact that not a single meteorologist has offered any actual theory or reason for this atmospheric havoc. Continuing on next page.
Joyce must be so upset. Are you helping anybody, Max?
What is she... Oh, for Christ's sake. As if I'm going to understand what a complex relationship. A married one, even that. Well, yeah, anyway, but still, they had one fight. Wait, I'm pretty sure it's actually true. They had one fight. Just one. And that, jeez, they must have been on a rocky surface if one fight breaks up the entire marriage.
William never finished painting that wall.
Oh, they put a window here. In the other reality. What did I say about the swing?
Poor birds. I guess David wasn't in the mood to clean up.
Oh, there's the year he passed away. Nope, that's everything that we can look at outside. It's cool. Okay. Okay, stool.
Somehow, I existed in this whole other reality. But I don't know what happened. The more I use my power, the more I see how little control I have over what happens. Now Max Caulfield exists in 2, or maybe 3 different realities. How can I have a destiny? I wonder if Chloe would hate me for keeping her alive. But I couldn't do it. Thinking about all these lifelines almost makes my head hurt worse than the rewind.
Okay, what do you mean she has no control over it? Here's something. You could say that you... How about you research and then go back to the past and then research, like... The only thing is you don't have enough photos of specific place and time to alter events. And also you can't alter how you are in the past. Like, once she leaves the place, she's not going to act like that. Unless she instigates a force where she may act like that.
It looks like David finished his car repairs. Maybe there's some new clues around.
Damn, that line looks good.
I promise I'll help Miss Grant next time. If there is one.
Well, as per our discussion about the new campus surveillance system, Miss Grant has informed me that her petition was only one avenue of protest. While we initiate this new area of Blackwell security, we must find a middle ground between safety and privacy for our students. Best person of all.
Oh, meow, Miss Grant. Twist that knife.
I didn't need a surveillance camera to see this suspension coming. Best of luck to you, Miss Grant.
At least he has one weird fan.
Dear Mr. Madsen, I just wanted to let you know I think it's bullshit what happened to you, and this school has too many libtard metrosexuals who don't appreciate you or your military. I felt Sophie Mordoran when you were in charge, and I thought about you protecting me. I hope you'll come back to Blackwell and make sure we're all safe at night. I'm scared of the school.
Wish I had surveillance footage of that conversation.
Raymond Wells. No idea. I apologize for my outburst yesterday in your office. I was upset about losing my position at Blackwell without a complete investigation of the facts, and based solely on the claims of untrustworthy students. There is a cancer at Blackwell Academy, and without me it will continue to spread. Sincerely, David Madsen. Oh, right. Raymond is Principal Wells.
Surveillance cameras at Pan Estates? David must be working for the Prescotts, too.
Lobby Bell.
I probably wish I had surveillance footage of that conversation. There's more to David Madsen than meets the eye. He should finish this letter to Joyce.
Joyce, you know I'm not going to explain myself why I act the way I do sometimes. I only know that nobody has ever understood me the way you do. I would never do anything to hurt you or Chloe, except bitch slap her in another reality. Taking care of my family is my number one mission. Sure, it doesn't seem like it when you come home and you just said, now I'm going to enjoy some of this incredible grub and piss off Chloe. Yes, I overstepped my bounds with surveillance and suspicion. I'm truly sorry and ashamed, but there are dark things happening in Arcadia Bay I've never told you. Yeah, you really should finish this letter if you have more shit to tell her, and a reason why. You're my wife and partner, and I know we should have no secrets. Iffy on that one. More on a personal level, I don't think. A very iffy statement, I'm not going to say anything. I intended to tell you everything, but I wanted more proof. Instead, a student almost committed suicide on my watch. You kicked me out of my fair home, and my stepdaughter hates me. Please let me.
Oh, that makes me sad. It was so incredible to see William again. I wish Chloe could too. Either Chloe stole another gun, or David is out there armed.
He's out there armed.
What the hell did David do for Nathan? And what did his dad do for David?
Mr. Madsen, thank you for your help with Nathan. It is appreciated. Best, Sean Prescott.
I wonder if David is going to the party.
Now we can rate his food supplies. Yay. Hey, we can actually access this area over here.
Oh, look at the baby blue jay eggs in the nest. I better move his plank if I want to take the shot.
Damn, X.
This plank is good for nest protection, but bad for a nest photo. Excuse me. Just one picture, please. Oh, please don't make these little birds die like the others. Click. Another photo from my Arcadia Bay Wildlife series. This plank is good for nest protection, but Max, you better put that plank back to protect the nest.
Why does it look like it could stop someone coming in the door?
Oh, thank you. Sleep tight, my eggy legs. Whoa, that is a serious padlock on that locker. Hey, David, what you hiding?
I don't know, why don't you make another bomb?
Looks like you need a code to open this. Or a way to break in. I know this padlock.
I can check up here. Crowbar.
Okay. I can use that crowbar to pry open the locker.
No, crowbar. Gonna go with Jason Todd in this locker. We expecting me to know. I don't always expect me to freaking remember all the dates from last game. From last episode. That was so long ago.
Oh, jeez. David is packing up wedding stuff too. Shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Crowbar
Sorry,
is...
David, but I bet you would do the same thing as me. Oh, maps, notes, coordinates, photos of Kate, Nathan. Oh, yes.
Guess what? She knows something. Holy crap. That's a lot of information. A lot. Let's see what photos. For the girls' hallway. No idea what the second one is. That's Kate Marsh. Nathan beating up William while Max is there. Truck. That's not Chloe's truck either. Whose truck is that? Twizzlation. Exit door. Payer. Yep, pair. Right.
Score. Back to Chloe now.
Not before a rewind. Going back in time. Ha! And I got my crowbar back. Oh yeah, everything's coming up. Gang guys, give me a second here. Okay. So let's check out nest plank. What was she saying now? Look at the nest, Max. Look at the nest.
This plank is good for nest protection, but bad for a nest photo.
Look at the frickin' nest. Oh, that crap of it. Oh, if only I had rice cereals right now, I could really go serve some Cocoa Pops. Nom 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 nom. Call Chloe. Can I just walk upstairs?
It's amazing how much drama this living room has seen.
It's amazing how I haven't been in this room. It's not just one room in the house, the room at the far right. I haven't been there either. Call Chloe. Okay, whatever.
Yo, Chloe! Are you ready yet? I have to get back to my dorm.
Are we happy?
Very happy. I hit the secret file jackpot. Kate, Nathan, and Rachel. Plus some location coordinates. David is like a one-man surveillance army. Now let's get the hell out of here before we get busted. But I absolutely have to go see Kate in the hospital right now. I want to find out how she's doing. This is definitely Kate's floor.
The hospitals always freak me out.
I hear you. But imagine how Kate feels. I'm so glad I get to see her again. I hope it's not too weird for her.
No, she'll be stoked to see you. Who wouldn't be?
This be it. I'm a little nervous.
Just go in there and be your friend. I'll wait out here so you can chill by yourselves. I was a total dick for blowing a fuse when you answered Kate's call the other day. Good thing you ignored me. I had no idea what shit she was going through. And you saved her. Like me. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Chloe. But don't be sorry. We're all on the same team.
Team Max. Let Kate know we're gonna string Nathan up by his balls then.
Oh yes, I'm on it.
She's up.
Max,
Kate.
I thought I'd never see you again. I feel so ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
Kate, listen to me. You have nothing to be sorry about. other people do. You do not know how happy I am to see you. You look awesome. Is it a stupid question if I ask how you're doing?
Now that you're here, I'm doing even better. I'm so grateful to you for coming up to the roof to talk me down. Max, I felt so lost and alone. When I saw how much you cared, how hard you were trying, you made me realize I wasn't alone. Thank you.
Kate, there are so many people who love you and want to help you.
I know. You should see all the letters and postcards. I gave most of the flowers to other patients here because they need them more than me. I'm keeping the balloons, though. One of the nurses gave me some pen and paper so I could do some drawings.
I love your illustrations.
They got kind of dark there for a while. But I have an idea for a new children's book about bullying. I was thinking of having some photographs in there, too.
I hope that's a subtle hint that you'll let me take the photographs for the book.
Was that subtle? You better take the pictures, Max. I'm going to be here for another day until my family comes out to visit.
How are they treating you?
Like they need to protect me forever. They're so upset, and I know they feel guilty even though they didn't do anything. I was surprised how many students from Blackwell wrote me. Daniel, Mr. Jefferson, even Victoria wrote me a very sweet note. And I believe she was being real.
Me too. I'm glad you believe again, Kate.
I'm working on it, Max. I just pray I can get this drawing right.
It's good to see you doing well, kid.
Those are nice flowers. And from Taylor? Wow, props to her. If this gets Kate through the night, so be it.
AFUS Max.
I don't think get well is quite apropos.
Oh, could you imagine a balloon that just says, "You'll be fine"?
That is so sweet. Even Victoria signed. But not Nathan.
Our hearts and thoughts. We love you, Kate, Blackwell Academy. Yeah, I can't read all of them. Can't read that. Victoria, one at the left of Victoria, no idea. Melissa. Roy W.
Victoria Chase might be Queen Bitch, but she's not evil.
Kate, I know you hate me and you should, but I don't want to see you ever. I only want to see your smile again. Please let me know if you need anything. XO Vic.
Principal Wells knows how to step it up when he wants to.
Dear Kate, I just want to express my deepest wish for your speedy recovery and that Blackwell Academy is united in prayers for your return. The students and faculty have organized a rally in your honor, and I've never seen such an outpouring of academic and community support for any student in our history. I know my words mean little given your circumstance, but it's important you know that we do care. If you need any assistance at all, please do not hesitate to ask. Sincerely, Principal Ray Wells. This?
That is so sweet.
No,
Even Victoria signed. But not Nathan.
It says Roy W. I don't know. It didn't say Roy.
Thank you, sisters. You really saved Kate.
Look at her photos, look at her photos. I have a time looking at a lot of crap.
Oh, I love Kate's happy rainbow flock.
I miss my banana. So, mustard, board cat. Where is she? Walk, walk. Here.
good to see that Kate is still working on her book report. That is so good to know that Kate is drawing again.
There's a hot dog thing again. Mustard. That's actually pretty funny. It's like he's shitting it out and she's just the hot dog's just loving it. Weird drawings. And make you happy.
It's amazing to just sit here quiet with Kate again. I don't think I'll ever know how much destiny I'm changing. But whoever said we only have a single fate?
Makes it kind.
Time travel is such a mindfuck.
Time to talk to you.
Kate, it is so good to hang out with you again.
Max, I owe you so much. And I can tell you want to talk to me about something.
Okay, start off with Nathan.
I want you to know I'm this close to getting all the info I need about Nathan.
Nathan Prescott has to pay for what he did. And we have to stop him from hurting anybody else.
I wish I could have gotten his ass kicked out of Blackwell.
Me too. But his dad would never let that happen. I thought I had a tough family. So what is going on with him now?
Okay, let's see what
I assume he'll show up at the Vortex Club party tonight like nothing happened.
And nobody can do anything to him after what he did.
We're going to stop him. I just have to find Nathan's room number, get inside, and get the clues I need.
Max, please let me help. I can get the number, and I'll text it to you, okay?
Of course, Kate. I can't do this without you.
Now it's time for Nathan to watch out for us.
I have to get back to our mission. You don't know how much it means to see you again.
I do. That's why I love you, Max. Thanks for taking care of my bunny. Tell Alice I'll see her soon.
Hey, Kate. Back again.
Which makes me happy.
I have to get back to...
I do.
Okay. Rewind. Rewind. Okay.
Kate. Ma... I wish I...
So...
I think his family is totally protecting him. Or worse.
I never say this about people. But Max, there's something evil about the Prescotts. They have something to do with death.
We're going to stop him.
Max, please let me...
Of course.
Now...
Okay.
I saw Victoria's letter. How does that make you feel?
Max, I know Victoria can be not nice, but I do believe in forgiveness and redemption. I might be naive, but I feel her struggle.
Me too. I could have taken a picture of her covered in paint, but I didn't, and we had a genuine moment.
We all have our moments. Why do you think she acts so mean?
She's a... Oh my crap. Sure, why not?
She's a bitch. I'm sorry, but she's wealthy, pretty, and yes, talented, so there's no reason for her to treat people like shit.
Well, there must be. If Victoria could write me such a sincere letter.
If anybody could make Victoria see the light, it would be Kate Marsh.
No. I think it will take more than that, Max.
I have to get back.
Back in time, yeah, blah.
Kate.
Yeah, I'll just exit every time I get this now.
Me. So what is...
We're... Of course.
Now...
Is that something I should allow her to get? Get her involved or don't get her involved. I think she might get it though. Just so I don't have to rewind and do Nathan's again.
She's insecure. If you're comfortable with yourself, you don't need to act superior.
Victoria doesn't look like she has much to be insecure about.
If anybody could...
No. I did.
Hey, Kate.
Which makes...
I always want to talk to you.
We missed our tea session this week.
That was so not cool. We need to plan, like, a tea shop tour of Portland.
Oh, yes. And you could bring Warren along, too.
What do you think of Warren?
Oh, smart and silly. He's got such a good heart. And he's a cutie pie. You know he likes you.
So I've heard. He asked me to go to the drive-in, but I turned him down.
Oh, really? You guys would be a perfect couple.
Kate Marsh, matchmaker. I'm glad somebody is looking out for my love life.
Even angels need angels, Max.
I have to get back to our...
I do.
Hey.
We... Oh...
No boys allowed.
You are funny, Max. And right.
I have to get back to...
Thanks again for visiting me, Max.
What are you doing now? Got a glowing hand anyway.
Thanks again for visiting me, Max. Thanks again for visiting me, Max.
I think that's about it. Yep. Time to leave, and that's about it. Okay. Is that an elevator or? No, it's not. That's wardrobe. I'm assuming that's the bathroom. What's this for? Oh, that's to another room, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
Well, how is she?
She's still Kate Marsh. Thank God.
I'm glad we came to see her.
Thanks for coming with me.
Now let's go pay a visit to Nathan Prescott. That little prick is not going to be glad when he sees us.
Okay, I'm going to take a break here. It's 4 o'clock. So that's my hour and a half. That's enough for one episode. Yeah, I'll probably just come back and immediately stream again. But I just want some food. I don't want to take up time in the stream, even though I'm talking about it. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy. Enjoy the rest of your day. And this is Game Guys, the turn off his PS4. Thanks for watching.